Nowadays, there is a tough competition among different groups all around the world, which makes it rather competitive for one to reach his goals. In such a situation, any sort of negligence brings a wide gap between man and his goals. The Global Village Plan is a plan which, implemented, will fulfill the need and dreams of today's modern man. In addition, it will open new horizons in the fields of employment and income. Everyone has the dream of visiting world-famous historical works, that certain dream spot, or even an ancient masterpiece. But in addition to the high expenses, it is also time-consuming. Plus, certain historical regions lack life and financial security. But with the implementation of this plan, we could make it possible for people from all walks of life to virtually visit all the historical and special places of each country and view all its ancient works in a safe and trouble-free atmosphere. And all this comes with inexpensive and time-saving advantages. Now let's go on and move to the global village. Many different parts. As you can see, the Sasan Hotel is oval-shaped and surrounds the World Square. The distance between the hotel and main streets within the square is filled with wonderful parks and greenery. Unlike all other hotels, this hotel is also equipped with the finest hotel facilities. The World Square could be easily seen from the windows of the hotel. The World Hall. Geographically, it is located on the floor beneath the pool, and it is designed in a way that each country and land on the globe is right in its place on the world map, and therefore each country runs exactly right beneath its exact place on the pool. When we take a look at the plan of the World Hall, we see the world map and the countries are divided into two large buildings. Inside each building, the borders of each country are designated by a 60-centimeter wall, exactly like the world map, with the difference that a hallway with a width of 3 meters is situated between the borders of two neighboring countries, to make it easy to move around and browse through different countries. Each country has an entrance and exit door in the mentioned hallways between the borders. As you can see, we have two large buildings. As we previously mentioned, they are the World Hall buildings. But in addition to the two large buildings, we also see 4 small buildings. These are the multi-purpose salon, the restaurant, the South Pole Hall, and the computer lab. Salon. This salon is located beneath the pool and adjacent to the World Hall and atop the plans of the oceans. The multi-purpose salon will host various types of music concerts from countries all around the globe. Theater plays will also be held in the salon. Countries will be assigned their own separate date for holding different ceremonies and orientations. 2 or even 3 days will be allocated for larger countries to perform the special ceremonies. The hall on the right corner of this market is the South Pole Hall. Unlike the World Hall, the South Pole Hall will be surrounded by walls along the ice borders in the South Pole. And in addition to igloos and snow animals and even Eskimos, the South Pole section will include skiing pistes, highly equipped to suit the interests of winter athletes. The atmosphere in this section of the global village will be freezing cold, something like the climate in the South Pole, but obviously more tolerable for the guests to enjoy themselves. Was a brief introduction to the floor beneath the pool. Now we will focus on the top floor of the global village. Come along with us. One of the most exciting parts of the global village is the very world pool, and it sure looks like the world. The swimming pool is round, like the shape of the Earth. From above, it looks just like the planet Earth. The depth of the pool is 1 meter and is appropriate for swimmers as well as boat riders. The surface of the land is scaled down to the most possible dimension, so much so that the lowlands and mountainous parts of the world, as well as rivers, lakes, forests, and so on, are designed in various dimensions. As we can see, the land of the Earth is actually above the surface of the water, something like a mini island. Now that we have seen the different parts of the global village, it is now time to see the World Square. The World Square is the world's largest square ever. It is oval-shaped, and the entire complex is located in the heart of the square. On 4 sides, there will be exits leading to the streets outside the complex. In order to enter the complex, you must use the square's procession line. There will be 2 exits on 2 sides of the square, running on the length, which links to the 2 entrances of the village. One entrance directly leads to the hotel, while the other directly leads to the village without having to pass through the hotel. The vehicles and transportation will either stay at one of the entrances, leave the campus, or park in the underground multi-story parking lot located at the bottom floors of the World Square or hotel. Naturally, the parking lot's exits will be on the symmetry of the 2 entrances leading to the hotel or village. As we can see again, the World Square is surrounded by the entire hotel, and the hotel surrounds the World Pool. The World Pool is above the World Hall. The Global Village Plan needs no advanced technological know-how. The Global Village Plan in its entirety is easy to implement.